hard work, dedication, passion, following my passion. That's brought me to this point to where I can speak to children who may want to get in this business with, with a little bit of knowledge. I tell my children, my two boys and my daughter, the fact that, you may be smarter than me, and they are, but I'm a little more experienced. So a lot of times that experience can outweigh that intelligence every time. So just give yourself a little time to get more experience. And that's what I hope to encourage these young culinarians. Let them know that be passionate, listen to others. If it's bad advice, let it go, but keep your passion. And as the person that's buying for your restaurant or your store or whatever it is, you've got to pick the best, because you want people to, I feel, you want people to think, at my restaurant, I'm going to get the best. I'm going to get the best out of Chef Curtis, out of my staff, out of my waiters, everybody. And as the executive chef or the sous chef, the person in charge at that moment, it's you on the line, right? It's your product that you're putting out there. Your staff's representing you, just like you represent your family when you go out. Does that make sense? So, and I do believe every chef that has spoken with you guys this last 3 days talks to you about passion. Has that been kind of a common thread? And I'm telling you guys, out of all the wonderful people I've met in this business, that's kind of in fact, in any business or sport or vocation, it's that passion, right? I have never taken a job, this is a truth. I have never taken a job or turned down a job because of money. I've taken some jobs where there was no money at all, but it was for my passion. And I always got something out of that. Education, I truly mean this, is lifelong. For those of you in high school especially, for those of you instructors, you teachers, you moms maybe, or dads that may be escorts, we never stop learning. For those of you who don't know my history, I didn't learn to read till I was 26 years old, okay? And you can think about that if you want for a minute. I couldn't read a book till I was 26 years old. I couldn't read my Bible. I couldn't read letters from my mother. I couldn't read the recipes that I wanted to learn to cook until I was 26. I graduated from high school. I went to college, transferred from one college to another college, and couldn't read. Moved to San Francisco, started my first business, did great. My first business, guys, was that produce business I was telling about earlier this afternoon. Which brings me to the culinary part, right? I want you guys to know this business that I love, this vocation, this passion that's inside of me. I looked way back when I was just a little older than most of you guys in high school. I looked in the mirror and said, what can I do to make a living on my own? What could I do to be my own boss? And I thought about food. Everybody's got to eat, right? That's one of the great things about this profession, guys. There's always a job. You can always find work. You can find work on cruise ships. You can find work at restaurants. You can find work in Greasy Spoons. You can even say, okay, I'm putting out a sign and I'm going to make pies, right? So that's one of the things I love about this business, the passion of food, my love for it. So if you've got that fire, just a little bit of it, and you wonder what you're going to do, think about the culinary, right?